cannot lie.
I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
When you're wondering why we're talking about butts, because last episode we promised we would start off the episode by talking about butts.
Butts are pretty fantastic, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, butts are the fucking best.
Butts are the tits. We know.
Butts are the tits of the bottom section of your body. Butts are like, I don't even know what I'm trying to compare them to anymore. Butts are the tits of the bottom section of your body.
That's a fucking t-shirt quote right there.
Hey, oh god. Okay, I died. I think this is my first time dying from this whole versus.
Face off is just seconds away. Welcome to another exciting night of hockey action. And then the old
I hate you.
Shortly, I'm Mike Emery.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're be a bit more mature. Oh, I did not realize this guy's name is Captain Cuttlefish.
Like Captain Crunch?
We actually we haven't talked to him because he's kind of like the person that you can talk to at the very beginning of the story mode when you enter. But his name is Captain Cuttlefish, and if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the name of the band that Josh liked back in Drake and Josh?
Offsides.
Oh, that's repetitive. Josh liked the band called Cuttlefish.
Yes, I believe so. Is that a real band?
No, it's not. It's like a made-up band, but I just think it's funny how there's things called Cuttlefish.
They made up a bunch of stuff in that show that was like reference to, you know, like actual real life things. Like Megan had a Nintendo GS.
And there was the Game Sphere. Oh my god, I wanted a Game Sphere so bad as a kid. Tell me you did not want a Game Sphere as a kid.
Yeah, I wanted the Game Sphere. Of course I did.
I actually think Nintendo should have named it the Game Sphere because Game Sphere just sounds 10 times cooler than GameCube.
Right, and then actually just keep making it a cube. Like, change nothing and call it a sphere.
Yeah, just stick with that.
I'd be down. I know the tagline now. Redefining sphere. It's just a cube.
I think it'd be cool if like every single thing you buy, it was kind of like every single box that you would buy you wouldn't get to see the game system inside. It would be a different shape every single time. Like it could be a rectangular prism. It could be like I'm not sure what you would call it, like a 3D octagon.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you call it.
But it could be just like any shape. It could be a triangular prism. It was just called the game shape.
The Sharks get their goal into the
game shape. Yeah, and the best game on there, Shape Up. Which, if you haven't seen our Shape Up version for a while ago, please check it out. That was like the first thing that I thought of.
You know the Xbox One I bought to do that video for?
Yeah.
It's broken.
You did mention that to me.
Like, what the hell? What did you do to it? Somebody spilled something on it, and I don't know who or what, but it makes me super sad because
let's see if they prove us
I don't
right
think it
here.
really keeps it still. They could probably put it in and see if they can try. Because I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, give it a go. See what they do. See what Microsoft does. Yeah, that really sucks. Because man, you can't play like Far Cry. What are you gonna do? Far Cry Primal? Have you never heard of Far Cry Primal?
I haven't. Actually,
It's the next Far Cry game.
Why did you try to make that sound like a segue?
Well, this episode of Versus is sponsored by Far Cry Primal, coming out next year. It's the new Far Cry game, man. I don't know how much
It's not. Actually, I bought Far Cry 4. That was my only game I have for the Xbox One. I can't play it because it's broken!
You really okay?
I'm broken! I'm yelling.
That's completed up going to Couture. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside.
Go back in the hole!
But then way too sexualized.
Go back.
I like it.
Under 6
Don't you
minutes
hate it
have
when you're just
been
like
played
fucking
here
somebody
in
and
the
just keeps
first.
slipping out?
Still scoreless.
Yeah.
Face-off win, and now
That happens more often than you think.
Slid to Thornton.
Well, maybe.
Myers
I don't know, I'm a virgin.
You even got married, and then you still were like, maybe we should wait a bit. I wonder if there's anybody who was, you know what asexuality is, don't you?
Yeah.
Where you don't have, like, you don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody has been asexual, but got like in a relationship with somebody and didn't tell them they were asexual, but said the reason they were having sex because they waited until marriage or whatever.
Yeah.
That was kind of like their cover up, I guess. And then they got married and they were like, I still don't want to have sex. And then the other person did that. That had to have happened before.
I can almost guarantee you that that's happened.
Because I feel like for lots of situations, in order to get a relationship with an asexual person, you would have to like just be secretive about it. I feel like if you're asexual, your life is a very hard life if you're trying to get married to somebody because you're not going to find anybody who's okay with that.
Well, no, that's not true. Don't say that because there are plenty of people that are, you know, that are more than okay with that.
But they're probably also asexual. But the thing is, would you ever marry somebody if they never wanted to have sex with you?
Winger steps right in and takes it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like usually,
but that's just me. Like there are people that don't care. There are people
not
that don't
for
care.
level 11 or
And
12.
here's the other thing. Even though they're asexual, that doesn't mean that they can't have sex.
He takes that
That
pass
doesn't
right
mean
off the
they're
left wing.
incapable of having sex
Dumped in. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
because they love it. That's the whole thing. Like they
I mean, I know that's the thing, but I'm saying if they were asexual and like refused to have sex with them. I'm not saying I'm sure their situation. I'm saying like that's not the main situation. I'm saying I'm sure things like that have happened. And I'm sure it sucks. That's what I'm saying.
Or it doesn't suck.
Picked up in the attacking zone.
I'm pretty much saying it probably sucks to be asexual. And I'm pretty sure everybody, including
the zone.
asexuals, would agree with me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they probably don't see it that way, actually.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area.
There are some people that just don't care. Sex isn't like the biggest thing in the world that they don't care about.
I'm saying like for an asexual person who wants to be in a relationship with somebody. Like that must really suck.
I mean,
right?
Good clean win on the draw.
I disagree with you.
Because you're not. I think it's almost impossible to find somebody who would be okay with getting married to somebody who never wants to have sex.
And it will be based on the defensive.
Yeah. Anyway, get off the subject because you obviously have no idea what the mindset of an asexual person is.
I know the mindset. I know that lots of times they will make like sacrifices to have sex with that person just
Because they're asexual and they don't necessarily desire to have sex doesn't mean that they won't do something for somebody that they love.
Take it to the slot.
And it's not,
In on goal.
fuck, I died. Let's stop talking about this stupid subject! Fuck you, Tyler! You killed me!
Well, Tunis is really bringing out the controversial.
Yeah, stop talking about stupid bullshit that I don't fucking care about. Talk about something that matters like shooting up some fucking cuttlefish!
Thing was, I didn't think I was starting to talk about a commercial.
You are every time! Stop it!
I didn't think it was until we actually got to the conversation.
Let's talk about butts again!
Is that what people really want, though?
Yes, I do believe that that's what people want us to talk about is butts. Go down to the comments below and let us know. What do you want us to talk about? Butts? Question mark?
Let's check out the
Or? No, just butts. That's the only option. Butts or butts. You don't get a second option.
Okay, well, going back to butts. Do you think buttholes are attractive? Like,
that's another controversial subject, Tyler.
like, because I know that people like spread their butt cheeks.
People are into that. I, for one, am not.
Do you think it's attractive?
First face
People
off of
like
the
spread
second
their butt
period
cheeks
of the
open. Do you think
scoreless
it like see
contest.
like up their asshole?
No, not really.
Because I personally don't think that's
Point it
most
goes to
attractive.
Letang.
No, same. Not really into the butthole. Specifically. There are other parts of the butt that I like. Like the butt.
Wait, am I stuck? How do I get this? Scroll and then leave.
Puck held near the point.
Oh, is there another platform over here? Ah. See, what an invisible platform. Crazy.
Oh, right,
Got a
I'm
score
actually
in the
right there.
game other than 0-0 now.
I got the scroll. Alright, where is the platform?
You know the phrase neck and neck?
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Yes, neck and neck.
Passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
Pittsburgh's
I believe.
gotten a one-goal
Oh, is that? Okay, that makes a lot
Lots
of
of time
sense. Yeah,
left in
so
the
like
game.
next to the
We're
horse.
still in period number 2.
Yeah, and
Good
their
job
neck and
tying the
neck.
man up on the face-off. Teammate
I
comes
was
in.
wondering, I'm like, how does that make any sense?
Taken
I know what it means, but why does it mean what it means?
Pointed to Green.
Because I'm just going to
Right
question
along
stuff.
the
The stupid question that people want to ask but never do because they know the stupid question.
No, it's just, no, it's good that you asked questions. I grew up being afraid to ask questions, and so nowadays I just assume I know everything, and sometimes I get into trouble.
Oh, okay, you can still stand on these platforms but you can't see them. For some reason I thought that when they can only walk on.
You want to score goals? You've got to get to this area of the ice.
Not Mario Galaxy.
Fleury's positioning is perfect.
What?
He's in the butterfly.
There's a part where like you're
Yoshi
Yoshi,
covered,
you've got
but that
the
is
thing
an
where
outstanding shot.
you like the screen that lights up everything. You can't stand on it.
Oh. Okay, you should have expanded a bit more on that.
I thought you wouldn't. I thought you'd pick up
Still
going down.
in the second period. Under 7 minutes played here in the second.
No, you really don't ever pick up what I'm throwing down, Tyler. You really don't.
Pittsburgh's got it off
Because
the
you
draw.
always throw down bullshit. Okay, throw down somehow.
Off the board.
That's the opposite of bullshit, not bullshit.
The opposite of bullshit is
My
caption.
goal, then yours.
Same thing.
No,
Bulls are just male cows, right?
It's not
no,
easy to
bulls
score
are
from
male
that far out on
bovine.
your back.
Cows are female bovine.
Stalock's covered the bottom portion of the net, but he leaves too
what?
much room for the backhander to
I
beat
am
him up
so
top.
confused. Bovine?
Bovine.
What's a bovine?
It's a cow.
The Penguins have
How do you know what bovine? It's a cow. That's the actual name for that animal.
I've never heard of that
It's just
before.
that a cow is a female version of that
And they get
animal.
good strength on the
Higher
tie-up.
sources.
It's a shot.
Yeah.
Also, it's
No, I don't know. Source. Fuck you. I don't need to source anything.
You know how in like school and stuff they say that Wikipedia is an incredible source because you can go and like really change or write everything you want.
Right. You're supposed to cite your source on
To the ring.
Wikipedia. If
After
somebody
a while,
doesn't
it gets
source
into your head so deeply.
Yeah. Or you could just look it up in multiple places.
I was in a slump. My coaches always told me, move your feet.
Sometimes if I can't find like information on something, I will go to Wikipedia and look at the sources. Because Wikipedia does cite a source too. Most of them. And I will just like I'll read the sources that Wikipedia has listed. Hut 2. Big butt 2. I'm almost there. I'm like in the very last section. It's actually kind of hard.
Yeah, it is a bit hard. Yeah.
It's actually getting harder.
And he'll look over his option.
So high.
Up to the pad.
Whoa, okay. Platoon, Platoon's a great game, but maybe not that great.
And they've got a 3-on-2 here. Not a problem.
So would you call somebody who's sexually attracted to video games?
The whistle.
Really solid and clean.
Is that possible?
He's able to generate power
It's
with his
possible.
Okay, wait. What do you mean by sexually attracted to video games? Like the disc? Like they pump the disc?
Yeah. That's really thin dick, but yeah.
Like how? I feel like you can't have a sexual attraction to things that you
We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. Up to Bob.
You could physically do stuff to that.
To Malkin.
But like video games, I don't.
Oh shit.
If you had a video game
Pass from the other point.
a video game fetish, like fetishes normally are things that you can actually
Act upon.
do. Yes.
And that's
Like
an
a foot
offside.
fetish, you can actually do something to beat
Pittsburgh's
or.
coaching staff's done an
What's
exceptional
another good
job
example
this
of
year,
fetish?
moving the pieces of the puzzle around to get the best
An
results.
animal fetish.
As a result
You
of a
could
lineup that's pretty
act
varied,
upon that.
they're tough to play
If you
against,
had that,
and
like
they
it's
lead
physically
standings as a
possible.
result.
It is physically
Like a video game
possible, yeah.
fetish is a thing you
Starts
could.
a major here.
I mean, you could be attracted to video game
Covered,
characters,
whistle blown.
but then
Well,
you
okay.
can never do anything.
Right, you could never do anything, but yeah. But no, okay, but like, that's what I'm saying, like, you could be sexually attracted to something that you can't have sex with. You just can't have sex with it. It doesn't matter how much you want to. But also, you can have sex with anything. You're not limited by your imagination, Tyler.
So the puck goes
See,
to
it's
his
like,
team, driven
if I had a
towards
finish,
center in the shadow of the
video
boards
games-
by Kessel.
You have to like kind of clarify what you're talking about.
I'm talking about having a sexual attraction to video games. And that, let's be more specific then.
Kessel's
Video game
flick of
characters.
the wrist, put this puck in from
See,
the high slot.
that makes a lot
Goaltender
more
thinks
sense.
he's in great
Okay,
shape here to make
the
the
thing
save.
is, you'd probably
This
have
is
to
a
have.
perfect shot
What if you
probably have to
from the inside
fulfill
of the
that by like.
Sexual attraction
Sometimes you
to
get the bounce, sometimes you don't. This
The
time
thing is, what you would
got
do to like fulfill that
The
fetish is
Penguins
like
have built a
look at
two-goal
pictures
lead
of
now.
that video game
Perhaps on this
character like
face-off they
naked
can make it
online.
3
Just, like,
before
get
the
off
end of
to
the
it.
second
Or
period.
have somebody
at
dress
least.
up as that character for you. See, that makes more
It
sense.
could
But
tie
just
up
saying,
on the face-off.
I'm sexually
That
attracted
led
to
his
video
team
games.
getting the puck.
There's like, there doesn't make any
Hard
sense.
work on the boards.
So you can be sexually attracted to the disc, or maybe you're sexually attracted to like down.
Hey, that's it. Okay, you can be sexually attracted to this. That makes more sense.
Maybe you're sexually attracted to.
Lets it go.
Maybe
And
you're
snapped
sexually.
by Thornton.
Fuck.
I think you need to give this a touch.
Fantastic.
Look, Tyler, it made sense in my head.
And that
That was
play
my
is
head.
way offside.
I see you all over me in my head.
Man, the beginning of the last episode, I was playing really terrible. I feel like I'm playing really solid this episode. Like I'm playing really well.
I'm playing the. That's not my favorite state of matter. My favorite state of matter is gas. I feel like I'm playing really gas.
What?
Wait, I don't think that means what I think.
What's your favorite state of matter? Gas. My favorite state of matter is gas. Like, I didn't ask what your favorite state of matter was.
Mine's inertia.
Look at the shots on
Inertia is
goal.
not a state of matter.
Yeah, it is. Have you ever watched Bill Nye? Inertia is a property of matter. It's the property of matter.
Yeah, it's not a state of matter.
Same thing.
For his team.
I think there's synonyms.
No. I think they're synonyms. They can probably be used in similar situations. But I
They're
would
definitely synonyms, Josh.
Oh yeah, Tyler, you're not wrong. They are definitely cinnamons.
Here I come, I am cinnamon.
Was that the Apple Jacks commercial?
Yeah.
Man, I hated Apple Jacks. I thought.
What?
I still think Apple Jacks are gross.
You're not American.
I also don't like apple pie.
Of the third period.
What? Do you like
Yeah.
apples?
I do. Yeah, I like apples.
Fires.
I like me.
No, I just don't like cooked apples.
area. What a save.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't like lots of people
Pie.
What a chance.
weed.
You keep going to that
I
area,
mean,
you're
like
going to
that.
get lots
I
of
think
those
it's my friend
chances.
Jared.
Unfortunately, he missed
Doesn't
that.
like warm fruit.
Back near the blue line to Letang.
Yeah, you know what? I almost agree with that. There's a couple fruits though that are
Carries
okay.
it toward the
Stuff that
woodwork.
can, like,
Pass goes up the middle to Burns.
like you're gonna make the.
Picks it up in his own
I'm
end.
trying to think actually, but I can't actually come up with something that I like that's warm fruit.
Decides
I'm
on
not a
the
big fan.
area behind. Sauce to Crosby.
I don't like whole
Led on
vegetables for the
to
most
Kessel.
part. Like most vegetables, like can't eat them unless they're cooked. Unless
Yeah,
it's like
no,
lettuce,
into
that's
the
like the only exception. But I like whole
Great
broccoli.
save,
Broccoli is my
point
favorite
blank.
vegetable cooked.
And
But
he'll
whole,
cover.
oh,
I don't know if
I
he's going
can't
to make the
stand it.
save
It
much
just tastes
easier
like
than that one. He's in good
Oh,
position.
same,
So
dude.
rather routine stuff.
They're like the same
carrots. Like cooked carrots are amazing. Cooked carrots are like
Yeah, I can't do raw carrots especially. Like if I'm just eating it as a carrot.
Over 5 minutes have
my little
gone
brother used
by.
to just like
A
sit and
two-goal
eat,
spread in this
bags
one,
of
3-1.
baby carrots. And I just put it in.
Face-off teamwork. The winner walks away. Cranks one.
I think vegetables are healthier than when they're raw.
Freezes play.
It means I'm going to die.
Well, no, it depends on how you cook them. Because cooking them, boiling them, you boil out a lot of the nutrients. But if you steam them, it's better, but it still gives out some of the nutrients. The way that I cook broccoli is probably about the best way to cook
Strong
it.
play on
I
that
microwave
face-off.
broccoli.
Strong to hold that other guy off.
Yeah, okay, so this is how you should cook broccoli from now on. You should put it in
It
glass.
actually sounds amazing. I love cooked eating broccoli, but I think it's a pain in the ass.
Right, yes, this is how you should cook broccoli from now on. Put it in a glass bowl, cover it with plastic wrap, and put it in for like 3 or 4 minutes. It cooks itself with, it cooks your steam itself rather, with its own
You got to find a way to
liquid.
put it in the net.
So you're losing none of the nutrients,
To Martin.
and it tastes delicious.
Picks up one on the way.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Why have I never heard of this?
I don't know.
Right up the side.
Probably because it's not a common thing, really. I don't think
On
that's
through the corner.
I could get this thing because it was some, I don't remember some recipe
Back
that
in his
me and Brooke
defensive
tried
end
one
again.
time, and it
Moves
then
it to the
required
barrier at
broccoli,
center ice.
and
And
that's
he
how they
dumps it
did
in.
it. And we've been doing it ever since because, like, it makes
Drives to the net. It's off his pad.
Holy fuck, I'm being chased by these big fuckers. These things legitimately scare me.
Thrown in.
being chased by the big fuckers.
Looks ahead.
Yeah, the
Starts
big
from-
like things that make it rain. The paint.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are we at the same level?
I don't know. What level are you doing?
I don't think we've talked about the game once this episode at all, actually.
That's probably good, I think.
Is it? I don't know. But we are at exactly 20 minutes just as I beat this level, actually. Thank goodness. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Splatoon Versus. My name is Attacking Toucan.
And my name is Josh Jeff.
And we will see you buttheads later. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you want to support us further, you can do so by buying some t-shirts on versusuniverse.spreadshirt.com. You can buy a Toucan or Jet Squad shirt, or you can buy one of our 4 new shirts, which include Josh Clamson, Super Chair, my banana shirt stuck in the back, and 50 Shades of Versus. Get over there and buy some today, you sexy featherbuckers.
Diagonally to Couture. Chip to Thornton. Propel to Blasting. Hoisted wide to Burns. Near the board. And that one's just one more. Good strum here. And he drives on through center. Gets in. What do we do? Picks it up in his own end. Geometrically to Hurdle. Led on to Winkles. And he's to the bench. Risky time. Let's see. Carries it up the wing. And he scores.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, that's my name. How you doing?
Good. How are you? Hey, you should review this game.
Oh, Splatoon. It is great. I rate it tentacles out of tentacles. Thank you.
Welcome back to Splatoon Versus, everybody. My name is Josh Jeff.
And my name is Attacking Toucans.
And I am ready to fly.
I'm ready to squirt my drippy wet ink everywhere.
Drippua ink?
Drippy
The Sharks
wet.
control at center.
Oh, I think you said Drippua, like a pun on my
This
name.
one goes
Like
I
diagonal.
like to use ink as a lubricant. Ever since I started playing Splatoon, like I just can't get enough ink. I've been using it as a lubricant.
Oh, God.
It's actually pretty good. You'd be surprised.
It just sounds messy. It sounds like it would stick to you. Does it stick to everything? It would just stick to you and not be
And he
very
freezes for the whistle.
free.
Okay, so we've like talked about what the loser challenge is.
The
Yes.
shooter's going to have to do a
yes,
much
we have
Be
better
covered
job
in ink
challenging
or
him.
paint, and then go to a store and buy stuff so people can see in public.
Yeah.
So somebody left a comment, and they were worried about our well-being because they were afraid that we were going to use ink that would be like permanent, and we'd have to get it like surgically removed.
Oh,
Good job on that face-off.
And I can assure you guys that we're not going to be using ink that will send us to an emergency room. Actually, let's look at that. That would actually make it a lot more of a loser challenge, wouldn't it?
Tyler,
Like,
Tyler.
loser has to get covered in
Zeros, the game is over.
And tattoos?
Pittsburgh's leaving the ice
lead-based
with a
ink.
large.
Oh, gross, no.
with a hint of mercury.
With a hint of mercury. Yeah, let's not get killed now, shall we? That's not a very good loser challenge.
I mean, it would be the ultimate loser challenge.
It would be the, what if we lived in a world where if you lost a game, any game, like a sports game, you just
So
died,
ends
you were
another
killed.
game and another
Or do we like live in a world
like a mind
where if you like stole something, they cut off your right hand?
We do live